We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Anibal Sanchez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it two really strong starts.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tampa Bay, the designated hitter, Jose.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count. 2-2. And he's able to find the knockout there.
Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Adames tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Willie Adames goes down for the first out of the game. Now in the box, Austin Meadows. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that leaving the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Tampa Bay nothing. Red Sox coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball, the show. Brendan McKay, a Pennsylvania-born lefty, gets the ball to start here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The right fielder, Alex.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Not close with that when it's way above the strike zone.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1's the count.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Coming to the plate now, number 25. He was 1 for 3 in the ballgame back on Sunday. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's too high.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Number 14 on the season as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. A on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 8.
So digging in now, Brandon Lau, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. First pitch on its way. Hits this one hard the other way. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first will get him. Score it 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Hunter Renfroe. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Come on, Blue, open your eyes.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Rays off and running early on a solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. So far this year against Southpaws, Bogaerts brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch. On
the ground to third. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. At the plate, Yandy Diaz. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one.
Yandy Diaz.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. And he misses again. Ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in, Mike Zunino. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
0-1.
Ready on 0-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay 3rd inning. And up next will be Willy Adames. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Diaz is off at first with 2 away. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
The batter, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows. Lifted in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, that's out.
Grounded to third. Reined in. And that's out number one. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. So here's Michael Chavis now. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
In the air to center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, number 25, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And it's fouled away. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Three and 1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Stepping in, Ji-Man Choi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Popped him up. Devers in foul ground. Oh, he brought it back. Striding in, Brandon Lau. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
One run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. The throw is wild, and he gets away. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. He's set, and the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And another foul ball. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Rays lead it 1-0. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2-2.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep, that ball went out.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Lays off 2-2 now. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. Full count, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Clint Frazier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And now a pitch on the way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
1-1 pitch is a curveball that misses. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 the count. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Xander Bogaerts would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-2 pitch. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Vasquez corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Diaz is retired, and there's one away. So here's Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. 0-1 the count. A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To the left side, but it's well foul. Grounded down the third baseline. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are 2 away.
Now batter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jose Martinez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. And a curveball in for a strike.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Now here's the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Number 25 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is right there as Zunino made that caught stealing look easy.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston. They still trail 1-0. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Mitch Moreland is on now as he'll take over in right field following the injury.
Number 18, Mitch Moreland.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
No one out with a runner at second. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. And then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Stepping in now, number 25. Out in front of it, strike one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
One out and a runner on second base. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready once again, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate, Christian Vasquez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. And that's the first out. Stepping in, Michael Chavis. Here's the first pitch to him. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So now to the plate, Bobby Dahlbeck. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Runners on first with one down. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew Benintendi as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. Runners are at first and second with one away. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Heath Hembree will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. Prior history in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hembree was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
In there on the corner, 3-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The center fielder, number 11, Hunter.
Coming to the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Whew, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Here's the first pitch to him. Yandy Diaz is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Marcus Walden comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate.
Marcus Walden.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Two-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So coming to the plate, Mike Zunino. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch.
1-0.
So far on the year, Zunino carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. First and second now, 1 man out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the stretch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Lau rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. One and 0. Here it is. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. 2-1. Here it is. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pilar is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Clint Frazier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Yeah, well, down two. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses, ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Has a look, now the pitch.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
The 3-2 one more time.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
This is flared out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, Firo. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an offensive standpoint, that's a nice job of taking a deep breath and coming through for the team.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Oliver Drake comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. He swings and misses, throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Here it comes, 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. A couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball. Tough 2-0 pitch there as he swings through the splitter 2-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Ball even at 2-2. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Renfroe will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Josh Taylor will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
72. Josh Taylor.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, number 25. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two and one.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
The 2-1 home. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Hit hard to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well, good fundamental baseball might just win him this ballgame. They had the go-ahead run at second base, so this guy knows exactly what he has to do. Just a simple ground ball to the right side gets that guy to third, and now all sorts of ways to take the lead.
Now at the plate, Brandon Lau. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First delivery to him on the way.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
Ready with the 1-0. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Taylor is a fairly prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a lot of strikeouts, and that clearly helps him through the tough spots like the one he finds himself in here.
Matty V, let me tell you something. What makes this guy so special? He's like his own relief pitcher for a relief pitcher. He gets into trouble. What does he do? He kind of puts it in 5th gear, and he just takes it up another notch. Not a lot of guys can do what this guy does. He can pitch a couple of different gears, and when he puts that thing in full drive, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
Now batting, the third baseman, Yandy.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Couple of walks for him thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Ball 1.
Look out, 1-1. Look out.
Fouled away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and Tampa's taking a 4-2 lead. Jose Alvarado is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
The first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck.
Here it comes. Dahlbeck, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out. Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 3-0 offering. There's ball 4. Standing in, Mitch Moreland. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Standing in now, Clint Frazier, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still down by a count of 4-2. Matt Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. First pitch on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
That's in there. 3-1. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. And a swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
At the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A 1 pitch on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Count is 2-1. Well, that's off the plate.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Adames. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one gets away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. As a look, now the pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Line hard to the left side. Foul.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. So nothing in the Tampa 9th. Last chance for the Red Sox. They remain down by a count of 4-2. Chaz Rowe is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander
The
Bogaerts.
shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses 1-1. Rowe, an Ohio native. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First delivery to him on the way. The 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
A man at third with 1 away. Lays off, and it's 3-0. Christian Vasquez will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Ready for another chance? Christian Vasquez. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
High and deep down the left field line. And they do, in fact, let it land foul. Very smart. The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. At the plate now, Michael Chavis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 0-1 delivery. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Rays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Oliver Drake wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Chaz Rowe wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.